What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? I know it has been a minute. It's been a minute. But I just wanted to come on here real quickly and to share something with you all. So, if this is the first time of you seeing a video of mine, my name is Evora Bentley. I am a faith coach, helping others to change their mind so that they can begin to see their world change around them. A lot of you probably know what faith means: the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Well, a couple of years ago, about 5 years ago, the Holy Spirit said to me and gave me an acronym for faith, which is forever achieving in the Most High, and understanding that you are able to be the version of who you were created to be, the highest version of yourself, and who the Creator has created you to be, mainly by what's going on up here. So a lot of you may have seen my videos and you heard when you change, if you change your mind, you'll begin to see your world change around you. Well, some of you may not know my story. About 2011, I was battling with depression and suicidal thoughts, and I wanted to check out on life. I wanted to commit suicide by doing pills. I knew that was the only way that I could do it, right? That I would take a whole bunch of pills in my life. And I replayed this over, but all praises to the Most High. It was my children who were my motivation, and I opened up when I was at a young lady house who had a meeting. She had a meeting for women to just really, you know, open up and to be able to express the cares of their world, right? Like whatever was just weighing them down on life. And so at that meeting, even though people were seeing one thing about me on social media, I opened up and I explained how I was feeling, right? And so I remember after that meeting, I cried out to the Most High and I said, I need for you to make yourself real to me. I had been in church all my life, but being in religion, and if a lot of you know about religion, it's like you hear the same thing. You hear this, you hear about the miracles of Christ, and you hear about God doing this, but it's like these same people telling you about miracles and supernatural stuff, they living in so much bondage. Why are they struggling? Like, who is God really supposed to be? Like, he expect for y'all to struggle like this? No shade. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. No shade to, anyone, but I'm just sharing my own personal experience, right? Sometimes people get offended when, you're sharing your own personal experience. So I'm just sharing my own personal experience, my background for someone who has never seen a video of mine. So anyhow, again, after that meeting, cried out to the Most High, if you to make yourself real to me. I need to know you're real, and I need to know that there's a purpose for my life, because I'm ready to check out on life. Well, 6 months later, I was in a grocery store. A gentleman approached me, and he starts prophesying, speaking words of encouragement. Oh, woman of God, God has such great plans in your life. You went through this. And so it gave me hope. It was like, okay, the Most High is listening to me. 3 months after that, me, my children, my ex-boyfriend, I was supposed to, when a day I normally would have been driving, my ex-boyfriend was driving. A 17-year-old failed, hit my truck. It went flipping and rolling, threw my ex-boyfriend out of the vehicle. He broke his jaws, his ribs. He had learned how to walk all over again. So that my two oldest daughters, my youngest daughter had scratches, no broken bones, and I crawled out of the truck with no scratches or broken bones, as if I was never inside the vehicle. I'll praise to the Most High that we all survived. And some of you may have heard my story. That's actually the short version of it. It has a lot more details to it, but it's the short version of it. It was after that accident that happened in 2012 and 2013. I remember it was a short time before my birthday, and I heard clear as day in my spirit, when you change your mind, if you change your mind, you'll begin to see your world change around you. If you change your mind, you'll begin to see your world change around you. And so a lot of you may know a lot of my messages, everything, a lot of things I speak comes from Proverbs 23:7. For whatever a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And this is the meat of the video, what I want to talk to you about as far as your mindset. And I know that a lot of us want to blame circumstances on people. We want to blame circumstances on things that have happened to us, even trauma. And even if someone did something wrong for you, I'm not saying that that was right that it happened to you, because it wasn't. But your perspective is going to have to change. Your mind has to change in order for you to get out of that rut. See, what led all of those thoughts of depression was the adversity I went through, was the sexual abuse, was the domestic violence relationship I went through, was abuse against myself because I didn't love myself, that wanted me where I got to, I wanted to check out on life. Y'all, I had to change my mind. I had to change my perspective out of those things to realize that I'm supposed to live. I'm not supposed to die. I'm not supposed to want to die. And so you have to understand that when you change your mind, it's because you need a whole paradigm shift. Like, you can have one new thought, but that one new thought has to be able to be the thing to take you to where your life changes. And that's where a paradigm coming in, because really everything that you see in your life, how you have been living, is in your subconscious mind. So you can have one new thought, but if it's not rooted in your subconscious mind, where that paradigm has to what's the foundation of your belief in your thoughts, then you won't see change in your life. I'm here in Houston. Most of you may know I'm a licensed insurance broker. I've been working here the past week. And so even though this is a work trip, I said that on the back end, I'm going to let my daughters come because they've never been here before. And so my 17-year-old said to me, because she's seeing how things are so different from where we live at. She's seeing a lot of opportunities, and she's just seeing so much different. And she said to me, Ma, I can see myself living here because I think I settle sometimes. She said, I could see myself living here because I see myself settling sometimes. See, a lot of you who are watching this video, who's going to come across this video, is that you're settling. There are some things that the Most High has tried to call you up to experience life in a different way. But because of the fact of that paradigm shift, because the whole foundation of how you see things, I love Romans 12:2 that says, be not conformed to the things of this world. 12:1 and 2. Be not conformed to the things of this world, but be ye transformed to the renewing of your mind, so that you may know the acceptable will of God. And a lot of us don't realize we struggle with knowing what that will is, and when it comes to not settling, because our minds need to be renewed. And our minds are renewed from a paradigm shift. And if you don't know what a paradigm shift is, I really want to encourage you to make sure you do research. Make sure you do research on the mind. I shared with you guys a couple of months ago, I'm in school for psychology. And it's something I thought, but it kept coming back around to me. And I'm so grateful that I was obedient to the Most High as far as this being my path. But it lines up with everything that I've gone through and how I'm also able to help others. There's a lot of confirmation from things that the Most High taught me before I even enrolled in school. I'm just going to be honest, because the Most High just started teaching me about the mind, the importance of the mind. Because y'all, I had a victim mentality. And one thing a victim mentality will do is make you blame everything on God, like you don't have no part to play, that the Creator wants you to struggle, that Creator wants you to always just be in this bondage. Y'all, that's not the Most High. That's not the Most High. A lot of you go through trials and tribulations because the Most High is trying to get you to see that what you see in your life is because what's in the foundation in this mind. But you have to change your mind. I don't know why I decided to do this video, but whoever is for, if you're in a place you're feeling depressed, you want to check out on life, you're like, man, what in the world is going on? I need you to know, first of all, don't question the Creator. The Creator is real. The Most High is so real. Do not blame God, okay? What you can do, and I encourage you to do, is get in a place to seek the Creator for strategies, for ideas to get to the root and understanding that this has to change. And when it changes, you'll be able to see your world change around you. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. If this video really helped you, comment, share, like, and all that good stuff. But y'all have a phenomenal day on purpose. Take care.